Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is December 18th. Oh wait, when is this coming out? What?
It's going to come out on New Year's Day.
This is our New Year's Day episode. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
We did it, 2025.
Big year. And with that, we now conclude the 2025-24 season. Montage of us or something.
I like it.
Fun.
I have a stand-up joke that I only tell for a week or two after New Year's every year, but every year becomes topical again right after New Year's.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a fun little holiday joke.
Yeah.
You know it?
No, I don't.
Some fat guy's back, fucking Trump. And then you act like it's Santa, but it winds up being Trump. Is that it?
Not a bad misdirect. No, I say that my New Year's resolution is that I'm only giving up my seat on the subway if I'm certain the pregnancy was intentional.
Oh, yes, I have heard that joke.
That is a classic.
Pregnant privilege is out of control. We're setting them up for failure by giving them seats, something like that.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
The pregnants demand too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one thing I'll definitely push for this year. Less rights for pregnant people.
Not sure this is the year to draw that line in the
for
sand.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need all the rights. I'm about to march for our pregnant brothers and sisters who are fucking.
Are they doing a pregnant march this year?
They should.
Yeah.
I could organize. I'm looking for a new hobby this year.
Really?
Something fresh. I don't know. I feel like having something fresh would invigorate me, and I've tried basically everything.
You should get into fly fishing.
That's not good. Fucking crazy, bro. That sounds boring as hell.
It's not. There's so many things
No,
you
it
can
does
do.
sound fun. It does sound fun.
You get into fly tying, start tying some flies yourself.
Is that something I could do from the comfort of
your home?
Yeah, of my home. Just the tie flying.
Yeah, you don't even have to fly fish. You could just tie flies for me, and then I'll take them.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
It would be like a crocheting class. It would probably stave off dementia.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
I need to stave off my Alzheimer's this year. This could be the year, if I remember correctly.
What'd you guys get for Christmas? Anything good?
AKs, ARs.
Those are always good ones.
I don't know yet. I'm saving all my presents for a rainy day.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
Yeah.
You're Hanukkahing yourself.
You only get sad after you've opened your last present. I used to have so much remorse when I opened my final present.
Oh, yeah. Looking behind the tree for another one.
Just feeling like I don't know, it was just sad that it was over. And I would take inventory. I would take an inventory of all the presents.
Yeah.
And I premised that behind saying that I needed to know to whom I had to write thank you cards, but that wasn't it.
You probably got some fucking incredible presents.
We
growing up.
weren't as rich growing up as we are now.
I'm not even saying rich. I'm just saying you come from clearly a loved family.
Yeah, that's true.
Where your dad was probably shopping. Your mom was probably shopping in October.
Well, every year my sister and my mom would say, guys, this year we're going to make an effort to go quality over quantity. And I think we should make it a limit that each person in the family only gets one gift for each other person in the family.
That's this year?
No, my sister and my mom started saying that like 10 years ago.
Got
and then
it.
my dad would pull me aside and he would say, fuck that. Quantity over quality. And then he would fill the presents with various chargers.
Oh, yeah.
My dad buys chargers for our family every fucking year. I don't know if he lives in sharper image or what, but I'm telling you, and they're all obsolete now
Yeah.
already.
You got to keep them though. You never know when technology is secular like fashion.
Like fashion.
Yeah.
Apple's going to go back to
It'll come back
They
around.
will.
old
Yeah.
charging ports.
Like, I'm holding on to my USB port blocks
Yes.
because, like, you never know when you're going to need, like, you still need those for some things, but Apple's trying to make it seem like you only need USB-C now.
Well, what I'd like to see is somehow in movies, sometimes in movies, what you see is that some world catastrophic event has happened. And now everything the latest technology is no longer usable, but they figure out
Yeah.
that if you go back to using some very outdated ancient technology, that still works.
Yeah.
Because they're not part of the mainframe that got taken down by the terrorists or the AI or whatever.
The record player always still works. Like you're walking through the bombed out town and you just hear some eerie music playing and the record player is just fucking rattling on, just scratching because it got to the end of the record. Some creepy shit like that, bro. Some creepy ass shit. That always fucking happens to me. Does Hanukkah hit the same? If getting a present once every day for 14 days, does that hit the same as getting 14 presents all at once?
Depends on the parents. And what I mean by that is if the parents are cognizant of competing with Christmas, yes. But if they are, I would say, pious and honoring the actual holiday of Hanukkah, typically no.
What's your Jew ass have to say on the subject?
We celebrated Hanukkah when I was younger, but we never did like the big gifts. Like we would like get like a candy bar or some shit.
Yeah, it's usually erasers, tops,
Yeah.
What? Erasers?
tie bars for bat mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs.
No.
Yeah.
We got but also because we celebrate Christmas.
Which night would be the eraser night?
I don't remember. I remember one time getting like a Matchbox car.
Was that good or bad?
I was like, oh, that was fun. But it was like, I was probably like 6.
Yeah.
I just remember we had the menorah and we lit the candles.
Everyone can't be a hit, but like, where do you put the duds? Can't be night 1. Maybe night 2.
Somewhere in the middle.
Maybe night 2 to lower expectations.
Do they build?
I don't know. Now that I think about it, it actually does sound kind of worse than Christmas. Because it's like, like you're waiting all day for your gift that night and then you get it. And then what if you imagine getting 3 nights in a row, just all dog shit.
Or eraser.
And you're going, this better be something big at the end of this.
Yeah.
We're a binge culture.
Yeah.
Everyone prefers to watch an entire show in one season in one sitting.
That's true.
As opposed to waiting for episodes to
serialized
drop
Hanukkah.
once a week. Yeah.
A nice cereal.
Lewis Black used to have an unbelievable bit about Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it?
Just trying to say that like how Hanukkah doesn't compete with Christmas. Why are we having it at the same time? What a stupid idea to schedule Hanukkah for the very same time that Christmas was. Because it would be a decent holiday if it didn't fall at exactly the same time.
Yeah, if it was in like the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You think Hanukkah would hit in the summer?
Totally.
No way.
What do you mean no way? It would be awesome.
It's so like traditional and like you have to wear your long black dress and stuff like that.
But like imagine like a Hanukkah like and you don't even have to like you don't have school for like a month after Hanukkah.
And you're just celebrating all day?
I don't think you celebrate all day. I think it's at night.
Is it a nice celebration or is there like isn't there like kind of like bad food or like
we never did the food. We literally just did the menorah.
And just like was it what
I think it was like I think we did it like one year because like
Moses blood over the door.
It's about lighting the candles.
And it lasts for 14 days.
Yeah, the oil. It's the amount of oil that was available to have the candles burning for 14 nights.
We did it because like my dad was in a bad mood.
Isn't it 8 nights? Wait, by the way, it's 8.
Yeah, I think it is. It's 8.
Oh yeah. Why are we saying 14?
I don't know.
Oh, I was thinking 7 the whole time.
We thinking 12 days of Christmas. How many?
It's 8. It's 8 nights.
It's 8.
Yeah,
8 nights.
Okay, that's I guess more approachable.
Why do I know so much about Judaism?
And how does Sass not?
I don't think this is. I think this is very surface level information.
I was just
like how many candles are there on Hanukkah, and we're like I don't know 25.
I'm gonna come out right now. I have a take. Families that celebrate both Christmas and Hanukkah, I think you should pick a lane.
Oh yeah, I agree. But like I said, we celebrated Hanukkah one year. I think it was because my dad was like pissed at my mom, and he was like, "We're gonna do."
We denied my heritage long enough.
Well, now see how it's gonna be.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Worship my God now. The God of Abraham.
Yeah. No, like I literally think that's what happened.
We forced the God of Abraham on your fam?
Yeah. And then we never did it again.
Because she probably won. She was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah. I could see that being like, that's such a dad thing.
Yeah.
Just, we're doing this.
Yeah.
We're going to do it every year.
Yeah.
Do it 1 year, never
again.
We're driving to the lake. The beach is obviously better. We're trying the lake. Yeah, it's tough. It's going to be tough. I'm definitely going to impose some shit on my family.
Yeah.
Islam.
Buddhism.
Yeah, no, Islam.
Islam. Get some cardboard.
Yeah,
Bring out the cardboard.
Just to let my bros make salat. Let my bros pray every day. My young bro sons.
5 times a day.
I know. I got to get them going early. But it's got to be such a good core workout. Do you guys feel like Christmas is a little early?
I do. I think that's a good take.
I think that Christmas
It's too close to Thanksgiving.
And we're just kind of getting into cold weather. And then there's going to be this 3-month expanse of cold weather where all we have is like March Madness in between.
It just seems like you'd have a far higher likelihood of a white Christmas if it were at the end of January.
Yes, January Christmas should be a fucking thing.
I
January
agree with
Christmas
that.
would go so hard. All the anticipation in the city. You're going to all these fucking cozy little restaurants and maybe ice skating or something. Like on January 4th, if you're ice skating, like the time is past.
I'm going to go one further. I actually think you might want to push Christmas to early February. And here's why. We have New Year's Eve as a bank holiday, or New Year's Day as a bank holiday at the end of December, early January. Then you have MLK Day, and that's mid-January. So January as a month has 2 long weekends in it, basically.
I hate to say this, but MLK Day can go, bro. And I love the bro. I love him like my brother. I and everything he stands for. But maybe he could consolidate. I wouldn't mind if MLK Day even just shifted down and comboed with Christmas, and we just have that as a group holiday.
Wow.
Our 2 greatest men, Santa Claus and Luther King.
Santa Luther King.
I don't hate it. I think they should make the Super Bowl the same week as Christmas.
That would be crazy.
That's crazy.
Why?
In a good way.
I think that would be great.
Too much. Too much stuff.
I don't like what's going on with the whole Christmas games this year with the Netflix shit and like all these like comedians on the like. Am I going to be?
I agree.
Like I'm going to be watching like the Chiefs play and Chiefs Steelers, and it's going to be like comedians are going to be commentating.
They're basically pandering to this show, comedians and ball. This is like we're their target
that's
demo.
That's kind of the reason that I was annoyed by it. Is why were we not selected?
Why
so
aren't
what is
we
it?
doing our own Manning cast is really the question.
It's a good idea.
Where we watch the 15-leg parlay crumble
Yeah.
across the 1 p.m. games. And
If we
get
did a
mad
red
at each
zone.
other for talking each other out of overs and unders. And why did you pick this? Well, dude, 5 legs failed. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the week, though.
I feel so.
We can't say this is the week. This episode comes out in like 3 weeks.
I'm so happy we won $670,000.
How are you spending your money?
I'm so happy we have it coming
It
our way.
really came in. It really came through for the holidays. It was big for us.
How are you guys all spending your $120,000?
It's a good
Dude,
question.
it's just last week the odds were so much better.
No, they weren't.
Dude, last week was like $100 to pay out like $2 million.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, because we bet 15 games.
It's 15 legs this time too.
Is that
It was
mean
$2 million last time.
Yeah, it was $2 million. This time it's
No.
like
It was like 1.
Why do you guys take it seriously?
It was like we got close.
We didn't get close.
Through Sunday, before the Monday night games, we were 9 for 12, and I don't know how the Monday games went. I'll look and see how we did.
Did you guys get your company bonus?
No.
You didn't.
You already got yours?
Your manager must have said you didn't go above and beyond.
I don't know whether or not I'm going to get that.
Of course you are.
Why would you not get that?
You're the franchise. You're probably going to get a little extra.
Did you not go to the meeting yesterday?
I did.
He said everyone was getting it.
And then he qualified that with an email saying,
Not everybody's getting it.
psych.
Really?
Yeah.
Check your email.
You need to find out what that password to that email is.
They might have changed the
I
locks.
use the email all the time.
Okay, hold on. Here's our 15 pick parlay. 2 for 3, 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 4 for 6, 5 for 7, 6 for 8, 6 for 9, 7 for 10, 8 for 11, 9 for 12, 9 for 13, 10 for 14 with one push. 10 for 14. That's amazing that we were that accurate. Let's put it this way. If we hadn't bet it as a parlay, we'd be rich men. Put the same unit size on each bet. We would have been rich men.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just reading this email.
No, I'm accustomed to you asking me a question
I was trying
and
to
then
do the
me
math
answering
in my
it and
head.
you losing interest halfway
I was trying to
through.
do the math in my
You said
head.
9. You said 10 for 15?
14.
10 for 14?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this week we actually have a pretty good chance because the odds
we're
are
at
lower.
70% hit rate.
Yeah, 6 units up or something.
But if the odds are lower, that means that they're like, oh shit, this might actually have a chance.
The payouts lower. I think it's because this week we chose some money lines.
That you're like, we might actually have a chance because it's like not 1.2 million, but it's 600,000.
Yeah.
Like we have actually a way better chance.
You need to keep your eye on this parlay as it's unfolding through the 1 p.m.s because if we hit them all, we might want to consider
a cash out.
Cash out or a hedge.
The problem is with the cash out is if we're going to cash out, we have to we have to like send emails out to the fans. I'd be like, cash out now. Like we need a way of contacting all of the fans.
Or we cash out, then it hits, we look like douchebags, all the fans get super rich and laugh at us.
Or we get like a Discord. We need to get a Discord going.
We need to get a Discord for sure. Yeah, cash out now.
It's going to be like, we're going to be looked at like the Hawk Tua girl. Like set people up.
Yeah, I'm still
and
baffled
then
by
we cashed out and then nobody else could cash out.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the app Telegram?
I do not.
Are you guys familiar with Telegram?
The app Telegram?
Yeah.
I literally thought you just said, do you know the app Telegram? Like that was like app Telegram was a thing? No. But yes, I am familiar with the app Telegram. Terrorists frequently use it.
It is got some bad apples on it,
Similar
right?
to Dat Chat. I don't know if you weren't around for the Dat Chat days.
No. Is the idea that Telegram
Dat
is encrypted?
Chat made me do my humiliation ritual. I didn't even realize it. They had me in a dress, bro.
I know.
Dat Chat had me in the dress and in full humiliation ritual. Cat Williams was right. Dude.
Yeah.
This like corporate money came in and had me in a dress. And now I'm like compromised basically.
I don't know about this. I don't know anything about this.
We had a presenting sponsor of our podcast called Dat Chat. I don't believe it exists anymore. It was
like
exists.
a Snapchat.
No, it was like a Telegram. No, it's way funnier. It was like a Telegram. It was like an app like Telegram, and it was like, but it was everything's like encrypted, so like people can't read your messages, like the FBI and shit. I guess supposedly wouldn't be able to read your messages. And then there was like an option. They were like, and then if you say something, like we had to do this like at the top of the episode, every episode, because it was a presenting sponsor, and it would be like, and then if you say something you don't like, luckily we have the nuke option, which deletes all the history of the conversation for everyone involved. And I was like, dude, this app is literally for terrorists.
Yeah, right.
Like that's what it's for.
Or like worse.
Pedophiles.
I didn't want to say it, but like this seems like a hate or just arms dealers.
And there was like something like you couldn't take screenshots.
If you want to delete your entire history, just whisper into your phone, Allah.
Yeah. But it was like, you couldn't, it blocked screenshots, so you weren't allowed to take screenshots of the messages. It was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I did New Brunswick. I did Stress Factory in New Brunswick, and like their like headquarters were there. It was just like a regular.
Wait, is it
office.
so it's still a thing, or that was a while ago?
This was a couple years ago.
Because I think that company like bought into Barstool, got advertising through advertised with Barstool, maybe increased their stock price, and then like something happened with it, and then they stopped existing, but somebody made a bunch of money off of it or something.
Really?
I heard. I mean,
not Barstool, but I think after the fact, they turned out to be nefarious creatures.
Go figure.
Bad actors.
I think it still exists.
Does it?
Any app that creates a Marauders map that you wipe clean by saying diddling managed.
Do you think that there was
mischief managed?
Diddling managed is hilarious. Do you think that there were like, what if the Marauders map fell into like a fucking a pedophile's hands?
We had to make a Dat Chat. That's what we had to do. That we had to do like the Discord. We had to like make a Dat Chat and like text with fans from the show.
And ours and Chicks in the Office were the two biggest Dat Chats. Do you remember that?
We had to make a community and be like, "What's up, boy dads? Hope you guys are having a great Sunday." Nuke the convo.
Yeah, and everybody would just nuke. I mean, there was probably 1,000 people signed up for it.
No, it was like 50.
No, it was in the high hundreds.
That was sort of the golden age of new social media.
Yeah,
things just sprouting up left and right. That was when what was the chat room or like
chat roulette?
No,
or Chatterbait.
No,
Chatterbait. Yik Yak.
Tired of jerking off alone?
Not really.
That's
no.
the only way I like to do it. I will never tire of jerking off alone. Do I need a friend around for this? You fucking weirdos.
Do you think that had to have been for like boys who jerked off with other people at sleepovers and like got used to it or something like that?
Yeah.
No, I think it's for like dudes who are like,
How about tired of using your own hand to jerk off?
yeah.
Wouldn't you rather upgrade that to a mouth?
What is chatter? Like, what is it though? It's like live cam.
I've
like,
never been so curious as to see that ad through where it goes.
Yeah.
Where does that rabbit hole go?
I'd imagine to a lot of viruses, right?
I don't know. I've actually always wondered about this, like what companies are paying for sponsored posts on the beginnings of porn videos. It's all
porn.
penis enlargement pills, right?
Yeah.
And
Brazzers.
no, there's other stuff though too, isn't there?
But then Brazzers does ads on Pornhub all the time.
Okay.
You never seen those? Brazzers is free.
I frantically hit skip until I can finally get through it.
Yeah.
I want to take this time to tell you boys about the good word of the Lord Jesus Christ, because I think it'll change things for you fellas. I really think that following in God's footsteps will be transformative.
Classic.
Well, that's
Rounds,
why we're
trying to make this season all about Christianity.
I know. That's why we're recording this episode so far in advance, because Roan's actually going on a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On night 5 of Hanukkah, no less.
I wanted to get down to Central American.
Roan's doing a retreat.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. A little bit of ayahuasca, a little bit of touching the indigenous.
I would do ayahuasca. I've looked into that a little bit.
Really?
I've talked about this before. I
Yeah,
would
it sounds
definitely do
like
that.
you just puke a ton.
Yeah, but I think there's a cleansing and a rewiring of the brain that compels me a little bit.
Yeah, but do you ever feel like what if you got rewired and then you didn't like how you got rewired? Then you got to go do it again.
Well, you just don't know what's going to come out the other side.
Yeah.
Ever.
Alrighty, let's talk about Game Time. Game Time is focused on togetherness this holiday season. When you bring people together at live events, the experience is that much better. You know how much we love Game Time? Now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats. So you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I was just looking at tickets for
Andrea Bocelli, who is blind, and I would happily help him across the street.
great. And I saw an amazing Game Time Picks deal for
I didn't know he was blind until like so long until when I started liking his music.
just pull up your chosen event and
I
turn
made me
on.
feel good about myself. I was like proud of myself that I liked him before I knew he was blind.
That is good.
Yeah, me too. Just pull up your chosen event and turn on the Game Time Picks settings on the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you or on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? I'm gonna go buy those
G-Eazy tickets. I'm about to go see him in Europe.
G-Eazy tickets now with Game Time Picks. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create and redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? It's game time.
So many dudes, I feel like, do it to just like they're like putting like a light layer of spackle on a hole in some fucking drywall.
It could be.
Like they're trying to just this small like act to try and like fix like they want a quick fix of everything that's wrong with them.
That's true. I do know someone who was the last person on earth that I would have ever suspected might have done it. And they revealed to me. When I use they, them, by the way, let's clarify here. I'm just protecting someone's identity.
That's why I said,
am not
let's get the name.
referring to a gender non-binary adhering person. Because I told that story about how I went on a date. I went on to the movies,
yeah.
and I kept referring to the other person as they were there.
yeah.
And everyone's like, whoa, Francis is dating a trans person.
That's
It's like,
crazy.
no, I'm just protecting their identity.
I saw one of the comments of someone being like, it sounds like Francis might have gone on a date. And it was like, yeah. Yeah, that is what it sounded like. You cracked the case.
Whoa! He's leaving us. We lost another incel. Okay, but hold on. What were we saying? Because this was important.
Telegram. You were talking about
Oh
Telegram.
yeah, but I don't. There was something
That was
after.
like 10 minutes ago.
You were on a they about somebody. You called somebody.
Oh yeah,
they.
right. The ayahuasca. So this friend of mine revealed to me, because he was telling me how he thought it might be good for me, and he said,
He now, or he was born a he, or they're wound up he.
the ayahuasca changed his gender.
Got it.
Ever since then, he's now
Got
he,
it.
him.
Got it.
What was their experience though?
They.
I mean, you could say if it's a girl or a boy.
It's a boy. I did.
Okay,
It's a guy.
okay.
So his mother had passed away, and he was grieving.
Best time to do it.
And he was really grieving, and it was incredibly hard for him, and he couldn't. Nothing was working for him to stop. So he finally, as a last resort, went and did the ayahuasca, and it sort of just like exercised, I guess that grief in a way, and allowed him to sort of redefine his relationship with his memory of his mother, and it fixed it. And
That's
I
sick.
thought that was a really interesting
amazing.
application of ayahuasca. Not some spiritual quest to see the deeper intricacies of the fabric of the universe or any of that shit.
It's usually due to her, like, I keep cheating on my girlfriend.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. I keep getting fucked up and like fucking bitches.
I will say, nothing would make me happier than to be on an ayahuasca retreat and see Zach Bryan down there. Because after we're all done, he's playing by the campfire, and that would be the sickest acoustic concert ever.
But what if he did it and then he just sucked at music after that?
If it rewired his brain and he just started playing in Spanish or something.
Yeah.
That's how Bob Dylan went electric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know if that's true.
Well,
you're never. Did you see the movie on Christmas? Did you wind up going to see it on Christmas?
No.
Dang. Fucking Noah ended me.
Anyway, really quick, Telegram. So I saw a clip on Telegram about the founder of Telegram.
On Telegram.
I saw a clip.
I was on Telegram Shorts.
I don't use death of a child, how to build a bomb,
Someone getting hung in a public square.
how to build a bomb when you have no hands. Yeah, so this guy was being interviewed, and I'm assuming he's a billionaire or something, but he's a young guy, and he was talking about how they were saying, do you have any material assets now? Have you used your wealth to build houses or buy yachts? And he said he has nothing, does not own a home. And they said, why? And he said, because when you own a home, that requires you to spend your time and your headspace working on that thing to some degree. His most important thing in his life is his personal freedom. And as a result, he just refuses to have any sort of belongings or assets that would require his attention or his headspace.
Bro sounds lazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just not going to have a dog because I don't feel like fucking walking one.
Yeah, I get that. That's a good point. But I also do think, if you talk about a vacation home, well, everyone likes going on vacation. But at some point, you make a decision to continue returning to the same place that's your vacation home, or just keep exploring and going to different resorts or hotels or whatever, different parts of the world. And there's upsides and downsides to both, I guess.
I heard that people spend an average of 6 weeks a year at their vacation homes, which seems low for owning a whole other home. That's often more expensive than their actual home.
That's true.
Agreed.
But if you're spreading that out across weekends, that's a lot of weekends. And
You go up to your home
I do.
frequently.
I go up as often as I can.
Most weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most weekends, really, if he's not on the road.
Yeah. That's like 50%. Or not quite.
You go up, I feel like you already justify having another home.
It's 2 7s. It would be 24.5714%.
You dumbass.
Well, I knew that.
You fool.
I knew it was going to be 24.14. Repeating?
24.14.
Francis, how many
485.
how many numbers of pi do you know?
Not that many. 3.1415927.
Nope.
3.14159. 7?
No.
Okay, then I don't. That's as far as I can know.
3.141592653589793.
That's great.
Yeah.
What made you stop there in learning it?
Didn't feel like learning more
Yeah. You know why that's a dumb exercise?
because it is useless.
That and there are savants who have learned it to a 10,000th digit. So
Well,
there's no
also-
amount that you could learn that would
Yeah.
actually be impressive.
We cannot give the title savant to someone who's just memorizing a sequence of numbers. What a waste of brain space.
It's always the savants who are the best at that, though.
Yeah, but if your brain's powerful enough to do that and you're just memorizing a sequence of numbers, that is a absolute waste of power.
I think it's easier for them to do than for anyone else.
That's
somehow.
like having a nuclear reactor light up a St. Pauli girl sign.
Light a cigarette, yeah. Yeah.
I memorized it because we had to do like a competition in 7th grade.
What was the competition?
It was Pi Day, and just see who could say the most digits of pi.
Where'd you come in?
I think I won.
Really?
With that short amount of numbers,
That's
that you
not
just
that
said?
short.
That was like 20 at most.
It's a lot.
Let's do it again.
What grade was this?
7th grade.
I would have thought there was a kid who could memorize it past 20 digits. And I'm not even trying to throw shade here.
There probably was. I might have not won. I don't really.
There's
remember.
no Asians at your school?
Not really. No.
Yeah, there you go.
3.14159265358979323. I believe. Someone check me on that.
That was 9 digits, bro.
That was 9.
Yeah, it's
No,
only
that's
9.
definitely more than 9 digits.
3.14159265358979323.
18.
It's not that much.
No. And that's as far as you learned it?
Yeah.
Or have you lost some since then?
I probably lost some. I think it's like 325.
We had to memorize stuff in English class, soliloquies from Shakespeare, The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. I still remember every word of those.
You still quote The Raven.
I love The Raven.
Nevermore for me, brother.
Yeah. I like Robert Frost. There's some good stuff. Words were much easier for me to memorize than numbers and stuff.
Yeah, because there's a thought process that connects the words. Numbers are literally just random. Like people who are savants at memorizing numbers put pairings of numbers together in like phrases or like have some visual with it, and then they build a story that they tell. Like they don't even memorize the numbers through the numbers. It's like affiliations of familiar like pairings, I think.
How do you memorize
I'm pretty
numbers?
surprised that I was right about that.
What?
I just looked it up. All my numbers were correct.
I'm pretty
I really
surprised
could have.
I knew that.
I feel like I really had a good opportunity there to lead you guys on, and I could have just gone for like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
that's what I was.
And then I just didn't for some reason. Because if I nailed the first 18
Oh,
numbers,
you could have kept going. We would never check.
You guys would
That's
never
right.
have checked.
You could have kept going.
If you guys
easily.
were like, "Oh shit, he's got the first 18,"
and if you needed to buy time, you could have been like,
Exactly.
37215.
yes.
What's next? But it's not that
Let's
hard.
do it. Let's cut and let's redo this.
Because even if you hit the first 18, we would be like, whoa. And like, because we made you say it again, you could be like, well, I had it right the first time.
Yeah. Exactly.
You have to try that on somebody tonight at the big comedy show.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Or it could be like a magic show, honestly. You tricky bastard.
I know. Maybe I'll MC tonight. That work for you?
That works.
What the fuck is up, New York? But not like a traditional MC. Like I want to be a DJ on stage.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like Cypher Sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful Strangers playing.
Francis Ellis.
Some Kylie Minogue.
After every joke.
Yeah.
Dude, how about that new dude that's on Wild 'N Out?
Who?
He's like an Italian TikTok influencer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's fucking sick though. Vinny from Jersey Shore's on Wild 'N Out too.
He's on Wild 'N
Really?
He's
Out
getting so Italian.
as a permanent cast member.
I don't
Or
know.
did he do a guest episode?
I mean, he wasn't the host. He might have done
Damn.
like a guest episode.
Wait, is Nick Cannon not hosting it anymore?
No, but they usually have like a feature.
They have like a celebrity guest. It's like
Kevin
Yeah,
Hart
that's what I know that, and that's what I'm. Yeah, okay, I see.
Wild 'N Out might be better than SNL. It might be, dude. It really
I've
might
been in
be
like
the best
hotels,
sketch comedy show.
I've been in like hotels and turn on the TV and it's been on, and I'll be like, I'm gonna check this out, and I'll like be watching it ironically, and then like 10 minutes in, I'm like, all right, is there another one on?
Pick
after
up
this?
and kill it and kill it and kill it. I like this show. I think that it's popping. I hope there's another so I can keep watching.
Damn,
Little bit of fucking freestyle rap for
that's
you, bro.
impressive.
That's showing Nick Cannon what he's missing every fucking time.
I know.
Up that offer, Nick.
I saw that your boy Sharon has just had twins as well.
He did prematurely.
Yeah,
I messaged him.
squash the beef. You had to squash the beef over that.
No, we said 42, 2-on-2.
I didn't know you could.
I liked it.
I didn't know you could get pregnant from premature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, big time. Big time. But
pre-jack.
Oh, big time.
Pre-jack, and it
Yeah.
resulted in twins. That must have been some powerful sperm.
Powerful sperm.
Powerful pre-jack.
Powerful man.
You gotta wonder what the post-jack is like.
His post jack is really good too. That's a brother I'm.
If the pre-jack is getting you twins, you gotta wonder.
Oh my! If he got the full dose, it'd be Corey plus 8.
Octomom.
Yeah. Oh, he'd be watching the Octobox every Sunday.
Doesn't Octomom do porn now?
Tentacle.
Right?
Yeah,
Each
tentacle
kid watches
porn.
a different screen.
That's the dream. You
What's happening in the
focus on
Bengals game? Are we covering? Are we ITM?
They're like the old time stock reporters.
Yeah.
They're all just screaming it out.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's really good. That's Scott Hansen's dream. You haven't heard as much about octuplets these days, though.
No.
I don't know if they've fallen off or they're just so normal that like most people have them.
I don't know anybody beyond triplets. It seems as if you either have triplets at most or 8 kids.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's
No one's ever had quadruplets or synctuplets
You know where it's definitely
or
going on?
pentuplets, maybe.
India. The final frontier.
You're probably right. I just don't understand how you could have more than 3 kids at once.
I know it's not happening in China, but they did roll back the
killing?
the tax cuts on babies.
Yeah.
I think you can because they're trying to repopulate too. Imagine if China had never stopped trying to push the population.
Yeah.
How fucking many people would be in China if they didn't try to gird the amount of Chinese that were coming into the world?
I can't even think about it. It's too scary.
They'd have 4 right now.
It's
4
too
bill.
horrible to think about.
They would have so many.
How many bill do they have?
I think they're right. Like India, I think has
India has 1, I believe.
No,
right?
they're at 2, bro.
India's at 2?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
bro.
Huge, bro.
Yes.
Huge,
And
bro.
isn't America only at like 300, 400 million?
We're at 525,600 minutes. You know that song?
I do. But I was blown away when I found out how little people there are in America.
I know. And we still get Olympic records up.
Yeah.
It's because
We all
of
have our own space.
It's because half of our country, not half, but a third probably, is pretty similar to Canada.
What do you mean?
The Dakotas, northern Maine.
Yeah.
All across the,
Like
the
very
top.
unpopulated.
Sparse.
It's just so
Sparse.
vast and
Yeah.
so forested and
It's vast.
Wyoming. What is the population of Wyoming? Isn't it like 200,000
it's not
people?
many.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably like
Wyoming,
500.
Montana.
It's crazy.
Is Montana less populous than Wyoming?
I think Wyoming's the least populated state in the country.
I thought
What about
Alaska
Vermont or
was. Vermont's
Well,
pretty
Alaska's
low.
huge.
I know, but let's just see.
I believe it's Wyoming. I could be wrong.
We got to get a fucking cabin this year. A-frame. Watch some fucking
Oh, you're
classic
right,
specials.
Sass. It's Wyoming, and it only has 584,000 people.
It's crazy.
6 people per square mile. Yo, that's awesome. Think of how far you'd have to walk to get eggs from your neighbor.
Yeah.
Think of how far you'd have to go to bang your neighbor.
Dude, everyone in Wyoming, like the people in
girl next
Wyoming
door.
have like, they
The
have
girl
like,
next door.
people in Wyoming just like have like thousands of acres of land.
It's pretty good. Vermont only has 648,000.
Hey, it must suck up there.
Alaska has
Vermont?
733,000.
Really? I would expect Alaska to be over a mil.
North
probably
Dakota
close
is
to 2 mil.
784.
In Wyoming, if it's supposedly you have so much land opportunity to buy and that you can like own a massive chunk of American soil and still there's only 500,000 people, it has to suck dick up there.
No.
It has to be absolute buns.
I agree.
Put your fly fishing brain down for a second.
No, bro.
Think like a normal human.
Wyoming is awesome.
It is?
Yeah.
Have you been?
Multiple times.
Have you been to Vermont?
More times than I've been to Wyoming.
Wow.
The whole state is
Two
awesome?
multiple times.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maine is number 9. 1,362,359. Maine had fewer than 1 million people when I first moved there.
Really?
1993. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were born in Maine.
I was born in New Jersey. We moved when I was 3.
Whoa, truth comes out.
It's funny. It is funny because when people ask me, wait, you're
Jersey
from Maine?
friend.
I say born and raised.
Oh,
And
no.
I don't even think
You're
about
from Jersey.
how that's not true.
Oh, that's crazy. This is my boy Francis. He's from Hoboken.
These are
Grew
the
up
bricks.
he went to school in Newark.
and Rutgers Law School.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's
right.
brutal.
Yeah, I moved when I was 3. So I don't really remember New Jersey. I don't claim it.
I guess I knew that.
There's also definitely dudes.
I did know
This is
that.
another one of
Yeah.
those fucking things.
Because we did those shows in
did
Red Bank.
Red Bank,
Yeah.
where I was like, there's my grandmother.
Yeah.
Here she's coming to the show.
But
My
I
whole
do
family's
remember
from
being
here.
like awfully confused when we'd be driving around and you'd be like, man, it all looks so familiar. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
My memories weren't really forming that well when I was 3.
Yeah.
I only remember.
This is that's the ice cream shop. Can't believe they still got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, here's that fairground where I got lost.
It would be so where I got abducted. It would be so funny if you kind of made your personality as like a Jersey guy because you lived there for the first 3 years of your life. You're like, I'm from here.
Yeah.
What made your family move from Jersey
People
to
who watch
Maine?
The Sopranos, they just don't get it like I do.
Yeah.
You know? This really happens where we're from.
We're in sanitation. My entire family.
Yeah.
Why did your family move from Jersey to Maine? That's a big jump.
The truth is that they wanted to raise a family in a really beautiful place.
Yeah.
And land was really cheap in Maine back then. Like they wanted to be in a place near the ocean and with, land and stuff.
Truth is, they're in witness protection.
Yeah. And they couldn't, Massachusetts was expensive, Connecticut, Rhode Island even. So we went all the way to Maine.
Interesting.
I wish your family, they could be in witness protection. They could be on the land.
I actually think Maine is where the government sends a lot of people in witness protection. I don't think that that's just a
Probably.
thing from The Sopranos.
Or maybe they're the ones up there protecting the witnesses. Like your family might have been sent on like a mission by Langley or something to protect the witnesses. I could see old Corky doing that. Just in the field, like the Bourne Supremacy with a sniper rifle lying down on his stomach as some mafioso comes up from Jersey trying to whack someone who's been in hiding.
Wind River.
We protect
Wind
our
River.
snitches here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snitches are safe.
Snitches get kisses.
Snitches get bitches.
Yeah, that's it.
Snitches get bitches is amazing. What if the ladies in Maine are all betting the snitches?
Yeah.
That's kind of what Australia, the locals were just screwing the prisoners. But I guess there's a bad boy nature to being a prisoner.
Tell me something you told the government.
Yeah, I want to hear a secret.
Yeah.
What is the best gift that you guys got for someone this year? And you can say it because this will come out after Christmas.
Oh God, dude! I said before this, I'm canceling Christmas. Dude.
I know you did say that,
I'm
but
not trying to.
you got to have gotten someone something.
I got my niece and nephew pajamas that they can color on.
Oh,
They're black and white
God damn,
with
that's
shapes
good.
and things to fill in, and then there's fabric markers, and they're gonna be able to color on them.
That's fun.
I know what I would do with mine if I ever got some that I could color on.
Swastikas.
No, I'd be hitting that print down to the knee, bro.
Yeah.
Perfect shading.
Yeah, just shading a shadow down to the knee.
Super photorealistic.
You know who needs that? JT, bro. Did you see our brother Justin Timberlake?
Tiny ass.
Super photorealistic giant penis outline.
I feel bad for JT. I feel like people forget that the penis is a very flexible part of the body, especially when it is flaccid.
Jelking.
Yeah.
But like,
Why would people
like
forget to jelk?
his penis was fully soft. He's at the center stage of an arena.
Who?
Justin Timberlake.
This just happened?
Yes. I can't imagine any more. I can't imagine you could possibly have a more soft penis than when you are in the middle of an arena.
And what happened? They saw the outline of his penis?
He had a harness on, and it was positioning his pants very tight around the crotch, and it made his penis look extremely small.
And you could tell that he was like
He was not happy
self-conscious. He was like trying to pull his shirt down, but his shirt was right at the
It was like
so he'd pull it down and it would pop right back.
This is why I stopped having my birthday parties at rock gyms. I used to go rock climbing every birthday. It was my favorite. And then one year, someone pointed out, and that was the end of it. Yeah, not great.
Wait, didn't Britney Spears say something about his dick? What did Britney Spears say about his penis?
I think she said it was tiny.
Damn.
Weird. Oh, he's trying to pull his shirt down, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I stopped being Peter Pan for my birthday.
That's why you do dress rehearsal.
Well, that's why you wear
a cup.
A cup or a merkin.
Enhancement.
A merkin smooths it all out, right?
I don't know what a merkin is.
Merkin is the thing that actors wear when they have to do nude scenes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a pubic toupee.
It might be.
I'm not sure.
Maybe that's the Birkin. No,
Why
that's
not,
the bag from Hermes.
If you know everyone's going to be seeing your outline, though, why not throw like a Beats pill in there or something?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
An enhancement.
Yeah.
He should be enhancing.
Yeah.
He should respect himself.
So that instead the takeaway is like Justin Timberlake has an absurdly large penis.
I don't know why dude stopped stuffing.
I know.
It's got to come back. What goes around comes back around.
Yeah.
As my boy JT said.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm doing an arena, I'm stuffing for sure.
Of course.
You don't want to take any chances.
You stuff at the stand.
Oh, yeah. Only in the main room.
Who is that guy? I don't know why.
I'm going downstairs for downstairs.
I feel bad for Lake.
Yeah. This is gonna
Ruin the tour.
ruin the tour.
This is going to be bad
This is
for
gonna
the
hurt
tour.
the tour.
The world tour.
Yeah.
Dude, my modem broke last night.
So can you not game anymore?
I couldn't do anything.
That's wrong.
I couldn't even watch the new episode of Surviving Barstool.
You don't know what happened?
No, don't tell me because I've been offline on purpose.
Well,
It was insane. I literally just like sat at my apartment, just like, all right.
Why couldn't you just use fucking
Yeah. Drawing. I brought the crayons out at one point.
just your regular pajamas are on, but you're trying to draw on them?
Would you mind saying the device with which you drew one more time? How do you pronounce that?
Oh, the modem?
No. You said you brought the what's out?
Oh, the crayons?
Oh,
Crowns?
I heard it differently the first time you said it.
What did I say? Crayons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never heard that said that way before.
I feel like that's how I grew up saying it. Crayons. But I know it's pronounced crayons.
You can say however you want.
My mind's been so co-opted by the argument and so far from pronouncing the word that I don't even know what I say anymore. I code switch when I say crayons.
Crayons.
When I'm in certain crowds, I'll hit them with the crowns.
You might know them as crayons.
Crayons.
Crayons?
Crayons
I
Ferdinand?
was drawing
Draw
the other
some
day with some
prawns with some
crayons. With some crayons.
Yeah.
What happened to your modem? And why didn't you just use LTE, bro? Why didn't you just use...
I live in a dead zone. I only have service. I only have service right next to my window.
It's so crazy.
So if I wanted to like send a text, I had to like go stand next to the window and then like go off the grid for 30 minutes.
Whoever's stealing your packages put up one of those radar scramblers in your building
Yeah.
to prevent people from being able to film them.
So after this, I got to go buy a fucking modem. I was sending some. I was being a fucking asshole to the Spectrum chat people.
You were being angry towards a robot.
It was Jose in Texas.
That's a robot, bro.
I was like, I'm gonna lose my job. I was like, they're like trying to get me to do all these like diagnosis things. And I'm like, it's the modem. The modem's broken. It keeps like restarting and then powering off before it connects to the Wi-Fi. And they were like, really sorry to hear that. You could go to any of our stores in the morning when they open. And I was like, well, I need a modem tonight. And they were like, well, unfortunately, our workers are not working right now.
What time was it?
It was like 9. The thing that really sucked is that I could have gone to Best Buy. I didn't know that you could get a modem. Like you could just get like I'm just gonna go get like a Netgear modem.
Yeah,
I didn't know you could do that. But I thought it had to be the router. I think has to be Spectrum, but the modem doesn't.
The city that never sleeps should have a modem for you.
Exactly. That's what you would think, but they didn't.
I'm Jose, right down the street in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do the phone call. I was just texting, but I was like, so there's nothing. So you're telling me there's no way I can get internet tonight? And he was like, it does not seem like it. And I was like, well, that's okay. I'll probably just I'm going to lose my job, which sucks, but I get it.
I think companies like that should have levels of customer service that correspond to how good of a customer you've been.
I said
there should be like a diamond medallion.
Yes.
Hotline.
Which, by the way, I hit.
You did?
I did.
You hit diamond for
Yes.
Delta?
Yes.
Hell yeah. 3 diamonds. Right? You got it. You got it ages ago.
I got it like threefold, brother. I could feed. It's like much like the story of Hanukkah. A small amount of diamonds will last me many, many years.
But no, that's what I said.
A weary traveler came in looking for an extra diamond, and I said, "Here, brother, I have diamonds to spare."
Eat of my diamonds.
I quite literally have double. I've double diamond.
That's fucking insane. I just hit it. But Francis, you bring up the you should get a higher level of customer service based on your package or whatever you're spending. I messaged them and I was like, I have the most expensive Wi-Fi package that you guys offer, and you're telling me I can't get a modem.
Yeah.
And he said, yes, that is exactly what I'm telling you.
I agree with you.
And then
There
I
should
said,
be a
all right,
higher
sounds good.
level of sort of customer service, a different suite.
Yeah.
I didn't triple it, but
Whoa, that's nuts.
Let me see.
I can't show you, bro.
That's nuts.
You don't have enough life experience to see this.
Yeah.
I just don't know where, like, you don't travel. I guess you do travel a lot, but like,
We both have the Delta Amex Reserve card for which you get MQDs based on card spend. Plus, we travel a lot.
but I have the Delta Amex.
You don't spend money the way we do.
You don't spend it, bro.
But like,
I'm not
I'm
even
using
being
it.
an
Like, I use it
asshole.
to like pay my rent now.
You do?
Yeah,
You can pay your rent with a credit card?
I think. Yeah.
How?
Your
Your landlord's okay with that?
I'm gonna be fully honest. I'm not sure if I use it to pay my rent.
Well, you don't even know?
I don't pay my own rent.
Who pays your rent?
My business manager.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
How did you get them to do that?
he does everything. I don't pay anything.
How are you alive?
What do you mean, dude? He does everything. Like, taxes are done. We're done for 2024. We're done.
But I've never heard of a fucking business manager who pays someone's rent.
Oh, he pays my Con Ed bill. He pays.
Oh my God. These are not business issues. These are just basic life things.
Well, I did it before, but he was like, "This is part of the stuff that we do." Like, "We'll pay everything for you."
Do you
And I was
keep
like,
an
well, I'm
eye
not
on it
gonna-
or do you just say, go
Oh, I
ahead?
look at everything. He sends me a statement every month of like everything where all my money is.
You sound like Britney Spears and her dad,
No, I'm free to spend all
where
my
you've just
all
handed
my
the
money.
keys to your entire financial
Like Dane
infrastructure
Cook's
to
brother.
another person.
Yes, no, that is exactly what I have done.
And
you have
you're-
a conservatorship with this.
No,
business.
I
and
have
they're going to
access
start
to all
telling
my money.
themselves, that guy's going to start telling himself, you know, I do everything for Harry. I deserve a little skim off the top, a
no.
little skim milk.
No, because he knows I got fucking Hawkeyes.
Yeah,
on
right.
his
He's
account.
There's no
diverting
way.
some
I
funds,
dude,
bro.
I message him all the time, and I'm like, "What is this? What is this charge?" And then he gives me the full explanation.
And then does he start sending you premises? And then like,
No,
I don't like this at all. I don't like it at all.
charging.
If I'm honest with you, I'm gonna take over your finances.
dude,
I'm your new
this
business
is
manager.
this
And he'll
guy does
pay
a good
his bills,
job.
right?
Correct.
He'll pay all your bills.
This guy
Pay
does
your
a great
bills.
job.
He'll get you a modem night up.
There's no way he could do it.
Francis couldn't go to Best Buy.
Best
don't
Buy was
think-
closed.
Best Buy does not close in the city. You go
It
to fucking
does.
Walmart.
You
It
think I
does.
don't know?
You're an
You think I
idiot.
don't know a midnight modem guy?
That's what I thought. Dude,
That's
I
what
was
you're
trying.
paying
I
for.
was looking at fucking DoorDash.
It's part of the service.
Yeah.
DoorDash.
GoPuff.
Dude.
GoPuff has modems.
No, they don't. I was
They have
surprised.
you can get a bong and a modem simultaneously
I know.
off GoPuff.
GoPuff is the best.
GoPuff's incredible.
It's such a good.
GoPuff fulfillment centers must have. They must just be like shipping containers.
And they just added cold water.
GoPuff can get you cold water.
Well, because before the problem with GoPuff that I didn't like was all their drinks were warm or room temp, and now it's like you got a Gatorade ice cold.
How about Lev? That Lev joke where he's like, all the immigrants come to America
yeah.
and immediately get put on a DoorDash bike.
Yeah. He said they hand him a red bag that says DoorDash on it. Yeah.
I thought that shit was funny, man.
That is
I thought
good.
it was funny. Sorry, bro. The trash can's over there. If you watch Surviving Barstool, you know I'm not the best freaking shooter.
Hey, no, don't spoil it, dude.
There's a gun.
I spoiled it for Mook in a bad way, and he was pissed.
Why did
when
you
we were
do
driving
that?
to Connecticut? I thought he knew.
What did
And
you say?
I'm not going to say it on this.
You said the winner?
No, I didn't know. No, dude, I've already said too much. Fall
You
back.
spoiled it for Mook?
It sucks. Well,
You're just not considerate, bro.
it sucks. In some ways, it sucks that we're pre-recording right now because very significant things happen
On the show.
in tonight's episode and tomorrow's episode.
No spoilers.
Yeah,
He just
I don't
said-
even want to know. Like, I don't even want ideas of what happens.
He didn't give you an idea.
Like, I don't think you guys understand like how much I'm enjoying watch. Like, I'm enjoying it so much that I went back. I never watched the last season, so I'm watching that when this one's not on.
Well, which do you think is better?
This one by far.
This season
but this
is-
one's
I
better
agree.
just because the cast is better.
That's what I felt like it's better than last season, but I was like, I probably just think that because I was part of it.
I also think everything's just bigger, better. The challenges are better. The whole infrastructure, the Chicago office is better suited to host it.
Yeah.
You have a full blown basketball court covered in turf.
Yeah.
To do true athletic challenges.
More people from the New York office than the Chicago office in this cast, though. It was Mincy, Megan Making Money, and Big Cat from the Chicago office, and Jerry. And then from the New York
Yeah, I was
office,
surprised that like Nick and KB weren't in it, or
one.
me,
Rhea, you, me,
or-
Clemmer, Rico, Dave, Kelly.
It did sting a little bit in the intro episode where Dave's like, it was either Dave or Big Cat was like, we got everybody from, but like anyone that's notable at Barstool is in this show. And I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
I was I could see myself in the reflection of the TV watching as it faded to black. It's like, oh my God.
Just like double chinned out on your own couch.
Yeah.
Just like with a fruit snack like halfway to your mouth. Oh,
What does that say about me? What does that mean about me?
you're just like double take as you pull a cheesy slice of pizza
Yeah.
towards your mouth. What?
Yeah, that
Wait,
stung.
what?
That stung a little bit, but
Me?
you see, Patrick Mahomes we can't talk about more topical stuff.
Would you, Patrick? Oh, the fact that him and his brother got caught kissing on cam. Patrick Mahomes and his bro were hot mouthing.
he was fully in practice yesterday. He's not hurt at all.
Yeah, this is his annual fake limp.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 years ago he saved it for the Super Bowl, but he used it. Or I'm afraid that he played his fake limp too early.
I
in
think
the
he
season.
might have.
You know what I mean? You have to
Yeah.
save that kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
it's like the Nas in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Because now, like, if I'm on the other team, I'm coming for those legs.
Oh yeah, well he's already fake limped, so
Yeah.
it's not even anything. If you come for the legs, he gets up limping. It's like faking. You're faking.
Dude, if I'm a pass rusher, like, someone's got to be the sacrificial lamb here. Like, I get, like, it's pretty unethical to try and hurt a player.
You can't
I'm
say
sending
this, bro. This is like year 2 fan shit, bro. You're not like this.
I'm
You're a better
sending
fan than
I'm
this.
sending my head straight through his knees.
You're not this kind of fan, bro. You're exposing yourself as.
I don't
not
understand
a real ball
why
fan.
that's the line for football fans.
You don't wish injuries, bro. It's bad karma for your own team.
But it's like I get obviously I understand from like a human perspective of why you would not wish pain against another person. I totally understand.
And these guys
that.
are like fans of us, bro.
Like I get
These guys are probably stoolies.
like I get that, but like like when like the quarterback of your rival team gets hurt, you would think that your team would be like, fuck yeah. We're going to win this game. But instead, it's like everyone has to like gather on Twitter and be like, God, you fucking hate to see that.
It's just always the type. It's so injury specific.
Yeah.
I think it's so injury specific. Knee injuries and
head injuries,
things people get, the game, they need to put a new law in place or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think people should act like?
I don't think people should be celebrating injuries.
You just said people should be like, fuck yeah, we're going to win this game.
I'm saying it's just surprising to me that is not like the only time I've ever seen people celebrate an injury. And I'm not saying like celebrate. I'm not saying like start popping fucking confetti because Patrick Mahomes got hurt. But I'm saying like,
that's what you want to do.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying intentionally injure him.
I'm saying it's. I was saying that, but I was joking.
I know.
But I'm saying it's surprising to me that people are so.
I think more
clutch
people are
Yes.
crying crocodile tears for those injured players than you'd think. I think especially people who have money on a team that injures the opposing player. Everyone knows at this point that the right decorum is to be solemn and you just hate to see it. Quiet clap. Oh, they're standing up. Oh, they're lifting a thumb even though they're strapped to a gurney. Oh, at least he's able to give us a thumbs up. Wow, he's gonna be fine.
The dude
he's
Johnny
gonna
Damon,
be fine.
The center fielder Johnny Damon. One time he was on the Oakland A's, and
Johnny Damon from the Red Sox.
Yeah, one time he ran into somebody.
I remember
on the
that
Oakland
collision,
A's, and they like both got knocked out. And as he was being taken off on the stretcher, he gave the thumbs up. But years later, it came out that when he gave the thumbs up, he thought that he was walking off the field as a Red Sox in the Red Sox uniform. Like he thought he was walking off the field in a different team. Like, and he was on a stretcher giving a thumbs up as an Oakland A. He thought he was completely
crazy.
Somewhere else doing something else.
Well, and you know what? In the flip side, by the way, there was a player this weekend, and I have not followed up on the injury.
I know what you're talking about. What?
Carlton Davis on the Lions broke his jaw.
No, there was a player. Wasn't it in the Dolphins game?
I feel like it was
the
in the
receiver
Dolphins
from the
game.
Dolphins. Oh, that guy broke his jaw.
He broke his jaw.
I
It
think-
wasn't because they took his shirt off, which I'd never seen before.
It was Quagmire.
I was watching Red Zone when that happened, and then it came back. It like cut back to it, and it was him on it with his shirt. And I was like, oh, he's like he died. I was like, they must have had to fucking
Defibrillator?
yeah.
No, the
Dolphins.
Dolphins receiver.
Which receiver was it?
It was like
Odell Beckham?
no, he got cut.
I know.
It was one of their backup. It was just like another brother.
Are you sure it was just a broken jaw?
the Lions guy?
This
had the
looked
broken
like-
jaw.
This looked like
What
something.
happened to the
DeMar
Bills?
Hamlin.
Yeah.
Which it's DeMar Hamlin is like having a great season. I don't know if anyone else has been paying attention to that.
He's one of the leaders in Pro Bowl voting, but it's just because he almost died. It's because he's like the most name recognition.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. It should be that way. I don't have any problem with popularity having a major role in
Totally.
Pro Bowls.
Yeah,
But
but
also-
was like the leading All-Star vote getter for.
But he's
years.
also like
Yeah.
making big tackles, like consistent. Like he's hurt right now. He has like a back problem. But they were like it was like the Bills' defense is pretty thin right now. Like DeMar Hamlin's out.
Any word on that
Like
guy?
you wouldn't have thought that last year.
head injury. What's his name? DeBose.
That's it. That was it. Yeah. And he did not give the thumbs up. And that was when I said, oh, this must be serious.
Yeah. I mean, dude, cutting the shirt off.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Even then, I didn't think. I was like, "Oh, he's hot."
He
Yeah.
did the.
Yeah, he gave a thumbs down. I'm not well. I don't know why I'm making jokes about this. I don't know if that guy's.
No, I mean it is it is extremely funny
It
to
just
imagine
will-
someone giving the
especially
thumbs down
when, like-
on the stretcher.
Yeah,
getting
because
pulled off.
the opposing fans raise their applause even more.
Yeah.
When they see the thumbs
Yes.
up, because then they're like, "Oh, now we don't mind. We don't feel bad that we
yes,
cheered.
now we can
felt
enjoy.
good.
Yeah,
Now
But
we're
it's like-
happy he's out
Yes,
for
yes.
6 to 8 months.
There's hierarchies of fans though. It's like how you act. I think that like there's fans who like think they're like, oh, this is what you're supposed to do in the stands. But I think if you're a player in this circumstance, you're like, oh, this could be me.
yeah, that makes sense.
And then if you're at home on TV, I mean, there are people who are just like celebrating the Lions' injuries online. People are like, karma's going to come for you. And that's the thing you have to worry about as a fan too. You don't want to be celebrating somebody's injury.
Shea got fucking destroyed for saying that he hopes Jalen Hurts he said he hoped that Jalen Hurts would get hurt.
Yeah. It is.
And then Jalen Hurts talked about it in a press conference.
It is one of those like bullshit things in our society where everyone's so hypocritical about it. Because if you have, I truly believe that if you have money on a game and your team you bet on is the opposing quarterback gets injured, you're lying to yourself if there is not even some part of you inside that is like amazing.
Yeah. The one thing that I will say that I do get is like, there is something about like if it was like the Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl, say that was the Super Bowl this year, and Patrick Mahomes got hurt in the Super Bowl, and then the Eagles win, it wouldn't feel as good to win that Super Bowl.
I mean, a couple years ago, the Eagles beat the 49ers in that championship game.
Yeah.
And we knocked out two of their quarterbacks.
Brock Purdy got hurt.
Brock Purdy got hurt, and we smoked them. It felt amazing.
But you guys also have a big rivalry with
the 49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It felt amazing to beat them.
But wouldn't it feel better if you beat them with their starting lineup and you were like, we're better?
No.
We are a better
A win's
team.
a win.
Yeah.
We smoked them by so much, it wouldn't matter who they had at quarterback.
White Sox Dave, I'll never apologize for a win.
Exactly. White Sox Dave, surviving Barstool.
And then they lost. Have you seen that?
Yes.
It was the Commanders-Bears game.
I think I was watching that live.
No, it was before the Hail Mary.
They did. Yeah, they were doing the stream, and White Sox Dave looked at PFT and he was like, "I'll never apologize for a win." And then they threw the Hail Mary.
You can't write that.
No, that was up there with like the Mincy, the baseball game one.
Where he's like, we got a no-hitter going.
Yeah. And as he's doing the video, it's gone.
You just hear a crack of a bat in the background.
Oh, man.
Legendary Mincy. Legendary New Year. What's the New Year's resolutions, my brothers?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm going to go with one word for the year. One word.
Grind.
Peace.
Oh, that's a good one. I fuck with that.
I want peace. And I'm not talking about world peace. I love war. I'm talking about in my life, me specifically. Everyone else can have a hell of a time. But that's my goal. That is my goal in life. That's when I'm happiest. More than, financial gain, more than love, or whatever. It's peace. That is the goal I seek.
I fuck with it.
My one word is going to be health. Health for me and the people around me. If I had to just pick one word, just health across the board, top to bottom.
Those are good. Mine's probably dark matter on Call of Duty and dark spine at least, but hopefully dark matter.
What are those? What is that? Is it a number of kills?
It's a camo that you have to get a number of kills to unlock.
You're resolved to get the number of kills that will.
A nuke would be good too. We've been going for the nukes lately. That's our new thing.
And what are the nukes?
30 kills in a row without dying.
30?
It's very, very hard to do.
What's the most kills you've ever had without dying?
26.
Wow.
And
were you just like, were your hands shaking when
I went 44-4 on Derelict?
Were your hands shaking?
I will not fib. I will not tell a lie. I did get a dreadnought. That is where 10 of those kills came from. So I got 16 kills in a row with my gun, and then I used a kill streak and got 10 more.
Wait, what's a dreadnought?
A kill streak.
It's like an AC-130. It's like a helicopter that shoots down rockets.
How'd you get that?
It's a kill streak. You get enough kills in a row, you get kill streaks.
And then they give you a helicopter?
And then you press right on the pad, and then all of a sudden, like, you're on your screen, you like open up this laptop, and then you're like in the helicopter controlling it, and you're just like sending missiles down at the enemy.
That's awesome.
It's like the most fun part of the game.
Yeah, but so if you got the kill streak with the helicopter, that would kind of be like the Eagles beating the 49ers with their backup quarterback.
No, I got the kill streak with my gun.
Yeah, but you had 16, and then they gave you 10 more, so you got to 26.
Let me give you a quick. 16 is the correct answer.
Right, so 16, but you're counting it as 26, which is
I went
celebrating.
44 and 4. That's pretty impressive.
But so you're hoping for
44 kills, 4 deaths.
Yeah,
you're hoping for a pure 30 this year, or
a pure 30,
a 30 with
a pure 30
with the helicopter.
So you can only get a nuke in Call of Duty. It's always been the nuke has either been 25 or 30. In this game, it's 30. And it has to be 30 kills consistent without dying, and your kill streaks cannot count towards it. So like if you get a chopper gunner, or if you get a dreadnought, or if you get a harp or a hellstorm, like none of those can count. So it has to be 30 kills with guns only.
Got it.
Or grenades and claymores and shit.
And strangulations?
Strangulations count as well.
Do those?
Yes.
Can you actually do that to someone?
You can hold someone hostage.
France is about to go on a 30 kill streak of just strangulations.
I can see the wires in Francis's mind ticking, and he's like, "This actually does sound fun."
This could be my ticket to peace next year.
Yeah.
If I just get it out of my system online.
Yeah.
On the grid.
But no, my actual New Year's resolution.
No, I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna go 2 words: peace and health.
Okay. Sounds similar to mine.
No, I actually don't know what mine is. I still have to think about it.
I'm actually going to add peace to mine.
It's a good one. All of ours will be peace and health. Well, I need to add one, and it'll be all of ours combined. What about wealth?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't mind
Peace,
that.
health, wealth.
Peace, health, and wealth.
Wealth, peace, health.
Put it on the fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, sell it.
Holy shit. Allison Pilar, we got one. New Saturdays are for the boys. Peace, health, and wealth.
All right. Hope you guys all had a good New Year. Make sure you stay hydrated. If you're partying, test your Coke.
Isn't it crazy that we could solve like everything? Like we have Ozempic, boner pills, hair loss surgeries, but there's nothing Justin Timberlake can do for his tiny dick.
Well, there is. You could go to Dr. Miami.
Miami's going to give him a fucking...
They extend. I think it's
beef stick?
extremely painful. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.